everyone, I am Shaton from Group 6 and I will be discussing to you some of the festivals in Calabarzon. First festival in Calabarzon, it's called Tahong Festival in Bacoor, Cavite. So, Tahong Festival is a festival in Cavite celebrated yearly every September 29. Part of the celebration is preparing cuisines with tahong or mussels as main ingredient for an exhibit at the town. There are also culinary contests and beauty contests, and the celebration also tends to inform people about the culture of tahong by conducting seminars. So, why Tahong Festival? Because Cavite is rich in different kinds of seafood, especially tahong. So yes, that is the first festival in Calabarzon, Cavite. Next is the Itik Festival in Victoria, Laguna. So, Itik or duck is the main product of the town of Victoria, Laguna. This small, bustling town is the center of the duck industry in the province. Itik or Duck Festival of Victoria, Laguna is being celebrated annually in line with its town's founding anniversary every November. The festival is being held to commemorate how Itik or duck gave honor to the municipality. One of the highlights of the event is the Itik Festival street dancing joined by students from public and private school. So that's the Itik Festival in Laguna. Next is the Parada ng Lechon in Bailan, Batangas. So, the world-famous Parada ng Lechon originated in the old Thanksgiving custom of the working class in what used to be the poor and depressed area of the Kanluran or Western district of Balayan, Batangas. During the Spanish and American regimes, families who were fortunate enough to receive some significant blessings during the past year would parade a lechon in the town plaza every June 24, the feast day of Saint John the Baptist. To the poor people of Balayan, the parading of lechon in the plaza, where the Roman Catholic Church is at the center, is the best show of thanksgiving and veneration to their patron saint. Today, local and foreign tourists, small and big businesses, as well as the national and international media, all flock to Balayan, Batangas every June 24 to witness and participate in the most hospitable, lavish, and unique fiesta celebration in the country. So that is the Parada ng Lechon Festival. Next is the Gigantes Festival in Angono, Rizal. The Gigantes Festival is a local festival held annually in Angono, Rizal, Philippines, where hundreds of giant papier-mâché puppets are paraded, representing the common people's mockery of the bad hacienda or landowners of the past during Spanish colonial rule. It has evolved into also celebrating the feast of Pope Saint Clement I every 22 and 23 of November. So that's Gigantes Festival. And last but not the least, the colorful festival of Lucban, Quezon, the Pahiyas Festival. So every May 15, the townsfolk of Lucban, Quezon don their houses with their fruits, vegetables, and colorful keeping, or a leaf-shaped wafer made of rice and dyed with food coloring. In celebration of the Pahiyas Festival, the word Pahiyas was derived from the word payas, which means decoration or to decorate. The reason behind such practice dates back to the 15th century when farmers used to offer their harvests at the foot of Mount Banahaw. Over time, they brought their farm produce at the church in honor of the town's patron saint, Saint Isidore the Laborer, who is the patron saint of farmers, laborers, and peasants. So those are some of the festivals in Calabarzon.
Hi everyone, I am from Group 4 and I am from the Calabarzon region. But before anything else, let me introduce myself to you. I am Angela A. Samson and I, together with my group mates, are tasked to have our virtual visit in Calabarzon region and discuss their major activities, attractions, and even their cultural highlights. So let me have this privilege to tour you in Calabarzon region, specifically in Enchanted Kingdom. So be captivated in the country's largest and most popular theme park. Enchanted Kingdom is the largest and most popular theme park destination in the Philippines, and it can only be found in Calabarzon region. The 7 hectares sprawling theme park is located in Santa Rosa, Laguna, a laid-back but progressive suburb about 39 kilometers south of Manila. It is approximately an hour drive from Metro Manila to the Enchanted Kingdom, but it all depends on traffic. And did you know that Enchanted Kingdom is dubbed as the Philippines Disneyland? The Enchanted Kingdom, aside from rides, it also features splendid parades and entertaining performances, capped off with a dazzling display of fireworks at night. There are also many options for dining and shopping, making the place a complete fan experience. Visit the magical world of Enchanted Kingdom and discover why the magic stays with you long after you leave its grand gate and greeted by its iconic purple wizard mascot. So what are you all waiting for? Let us all book our vacation in Enchanted Kingdom.
Hi, it's Mitch. I'll be touring you at Padre Pio National Shrine in Batangas, one of the Calabarzon region's memorable heritage and sites. So the things we'll meet during the tour are the activities available, and basically anything that's available during the tour. And without further ado, let's start the video. Last year, Pio's heart relic arrived and stayed in the Philippines from October 5 until 26 of the same month. The National Shrine of St. Padre Pio in Santo Tomas, Batangas attracts thousands of visitors, mostly pilgrims from neighboring towns and provinces, and even outside the country. Located in Barangay San Pedro Santo Tomas, Batangas. The things to do in the National Shrine of St. Padre Pio in Santo Tomas. The first is visiting the Jubilee of Mercy main church. The Jubilee of Mercy main church is a marbled indigenous charm of the main church. It is made up of indigenous materials like bamboo, stones, wood, sawali, and nipa leaves. Next is the holy doors of the extraordinary Jubilee of Mercy Chapel, declared as one of the national pilgrimage sites of mercy. You'll find confession rooms and a small altar there. Mary Mother of Mercy Belfry, situated near the main church. You will easily spot the towering belfry just even after entering. The sanctuary of the relics of St. Padre Pio, located just below the belfry, and has drawn large numbers of pilgrims. Light a candle and the Fountain of Hope prayer locks. Store selling colored candles, and each color presents something. You choose the color according to the situation of the prayer. Beside the fountain is an area where you can put prayer locks, but other visitors use to hang rosaries or handkerchiefs aside from prayer locks. In exploring, you can walk around the Way of the Cross Park. There are several statues of saints around the complex, like Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception, Our Lady of the Holy Rosary, St. John Paul, and of course, St. Padre Pio. The shrine offers souvenirs and shops where you could buy curios that are available in the office, and there are also souvenirs for memento, remembrance, and canteens and stalls are available around the area too. The Padre Pio Shrine services Mass, healing liturgy, devotion to the Holy Cross of Christ. There are available hotels and accommodation when staying in Santo Tomas. And note, the entrance fee is free. And the only thing you need to pay is the food you eat and the transportation you're going to pay. And the added information will be listed here in the video. This is Mitch, and I'll be signing off. Back to you guys.
Hi, I'm Ken Erchtan. I'm here to present the Taal volcano, the most active volcano in the Philippines. Second active volcano. Wow, amazing! It's a very amazing volcano to found in the Philippines. So, how do we find the Taal volcano? So, I will going to the Taal volcano. So, let's go. Taal volcano is a large caldera filled by the Taal Lake in the Philippines, located in the province of Batangas. The volcano is the second most active volcano in the Philippines, with 34 recorded historical eruptions, all of which were concreted on Volcano Island near in the middle of Taal Lake. Taal volcano is a caldera system located in the southern Luzon Island and is now one of the most active volcanoes in the Philippines. It produced around the recorded eruption since 3580 BCE, ranging from V1 to 6, with the majority of eruption being a V2. The caldera contains a lake with an island that also contains a lake within the main crater. Prior to 2020, the most recent eruption was in 1977 on the south flank near the Mountain Tabaro. The United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs in the Philippines reports that over the 450 people live in the 40 kilometer of caldera. This is the report covers activity during January through February 2020, including the 12 to 20 January eruption, and based on the report by the Institute of Volcanic and Seismology, or PVOX. Satellite data, geophysical data, and major reports.
Hey everyone, my name is Javel Marin Sivisina and I'm assigned to report the Agawan Festival in Soraya, Quezon. So, Agawan Festival is an annual harvest festival held in every 15th of May in Soraya, Quezon, Philippines. It is a yearly celebrated festival that celebrates Saint Isidora the Laborer, patron saint of the farmers and lover of the poor and animals. So the main features of the fiesta procession as the parade wends its way through the streets. People snatch the goodies and other produce hanging on the houses they pass by, or what they called pabitin, specially made for the parade. Before the parade starts, nearby residents decorate the outsides of their homes. Colorful bantal hats are festooned all over their houses. String beans are draped on the windows to make curtains, and the banana trees are used to adorn fences. The primary and the most traditional element in the decoration is the bagakay, or young branches from which junk foods, fruits, candies, and money were hung for the people to snatch as they passed by. People say no matter how high the bagakays are, they would bow when the image of San Isidro Labrador passes by. So the festival is celebrated as the way to liberate their souls. Again, my name is Javel Marin Sivisina, reporting Agawan Festival. Thank you.
Good day, I am Karen Rosales and I am assigned to report the cultural highlights in the provinces within the Calabarzon region. To start, the area is rich in history. It is where the Philippines' independence from Spain was first declared in 1898. It is the birthplace of national heroes such as Jose Rizal from Calamba, Laguna, Emilio Aguinaldo from Kawit, Cavite, Apolinario Mabini from Tanuan, Batangas, and Miguel Malvar from Sitio Tomas, Batangas. Calabarzon was also rich in cultural traditions, such as Laguna is known from embroidery, wood carving, paper mache, locally known as taka, and Quezon has harvest festivals and flamboyantly decorated houses. Rizal also has artisan village and art galleries, specifically saying that Calabarzon has its colorful region.
Hello everyone, it's Eliza and today I will be touring you at Pililla Wind Farm in Rizal, a province in Calabarzon region formerly known as the Southern Tagalog Mainland. Let's go! Pililla windmills in Rizal are on top of the hills overlooking the beautiful plains of Tanay Rizal on one side and Laguna on the other. Of course, you can also get a very good view of Laguna de Bay. Laguna de Bay or Laguna Lake is the largest lake in the Philippines. Pililla rings Laguna de Bay and is a part of natural wind corridor created by the unique geographical features surrounding the lake, including tall mountains and its proximity to the sea. It is located east of Metro Manila between the provinces of Laguna to the south and Rizal to the north. This is a welcome development in terms of renewable energy and a sure boost for local tourism in Rizal province. This wind farm is located in Barangay Halayhayin in Pililla, Rizal. It is the first Luzon-based wind farm outside Ilocos Norte. There are 27 wind turbines in this wind farm. Each windmill can generate 2 megawatts of power, producing 54 megawatts of energy in all. The position of wind turbines is oriented to capture amihan winds from October to March. Going uphill from the parking lot, you'll see a mini museum where you can learn further details about the construction of Pililla Wind Farm and the marvelous windmill number 14. There's also a viewing deck overlooking the panorama of Laguna de Bay. The whole place can be rented should you want to stay in the place. Based on average monthly wind speed data, Pililla's wind speed can be as high as 36 kilometers per hour. Now that's a lot of wind. Pililla is near to Metro Manila, the country's largest electricity demand area. This means that the electricity generated by this wind farm only needs to travel a short distance to be consumed, ensuring all the electricity generated here will be used without grid constraint or transmission loss. While traversing Manila East Road, we can already see from the town of the Teresa the windmills at the top of the mountain range. 27 turbines are ideally oriented here to capture northeast winds from October to March. Each of them stands 125 meters long and around 300 meters above the sea level. Overall, a short stay in Pililla Wind Farm is amazing. Rather than traveling up to north to Ilocos Norte, just a 2-hour drive from Manila will lead you in this beautiful wind farm. I recommend that going here by afternoon. The golden hour of the sun amplifies the beauty of the wind turbines. It is just magical. Visit and discover Pililla, Rizal, and see its wonders. You can even bring back souvenirs if you like.
Good day everyone, good day miss. I am Riza Zambo. I will report the tourist attraction in the Calabarzon, Cavite, the People's Park in the Sky, Tagaytay. Also known as the People's Park, it
sits atop Mount Sungay, aka Mount Gonzales, which at the height of 709 meters, 2,326 feet above sea level and the highest point in Cavite, offers a breathtaking view of the surrounding areas as far as 50 kilometers in a clear day, including the view of Taal Lake and the famous Taal volcano. It is also one of Tagaytay's most visited landmark next to the picnic route. While Tagaytay is often known as the other summer capital aside from Baguio due to its colder climate compared to the lowland, the summer weather is still warm at 30 degrees according to the thermometer of one of our flock. It's still colder in the shade, especially when there's cold breeze. So this is the People's Park in the sky, this one, which when we came to the site, rain clouds are starting to gather over us. As soon as we reach the top, it's rained hard. Although briefly, too bad the visibility is not that good when we came, and we can barely see Taal volcano. The view will have been much more awesome during a perfectly clear weather. And near the entrance gate is a parking space surrounded by souvenir shop which sell items ranging from food to toys and accessories, and because private vehicles may not be brought beyond the gate, visitors must leave their vehicles in the parking space or if it is full at the roadside leading to the gate entrance. So, kung waadto ka dito, kana inig abot pa lang nimo sa gate na dito tanan ang nandahay og mga souvenir ya pwede po ka mukaon dito. So kuan education kung kanang mo visit ka sa People's Park in the Sky. And then the People's Park in the Sky is we have the sa una kay kanang naa na siya kanang church o mansion nga gihimo na og church. So the mansion at the top in an unfinished is seemingly abandoned mansion commissioned by former First Lady Imelda Marcos in 1980s. It is said that the construction was rushed to accommodate U.S. President Ronald Reagan, who announced his place visit to the country, which was later unfortunately cancelled. Mount Sungay was named because of its former distinctive peak which resembled horns. Sungay means horns. So, kanang sungay sa baka baron, ang English na niya kay horns. So, mo na siya. And Tagalog is Tagalog na siya ang sungay. And was used as an navigational aid by sailing ship. The peak was destroyed and planted to accommodate the mansion. So, mo siya. Nara diha ang mansion and himo na siya og kanang church. So the mansion was still unfinished when the Marcoses were ousted in 1986 revolution. So ang kanang mansion kuno wala siya nahuman katong unfinished. Lagi ko pa siya nahuman. The mansion looks abandoned with broken windows and molds sticking on its pillar and walls. But yet, it hosts several rows of souvenir shop at the bottom, a restaurant on the second floor, and an observation deck at the third floor. A military relay station is also in active operation in the top floor. So, mao na siya. So, mao na siya ang dagway sa park. So, naa kay katambayan. Kung ato ka dito, pwede mo siguro mong dire. And then, pwede sa ka-picture. Dahil kay ka ng place nga na-picturean. O, pa kay siya. Tapos yung horse nga tinuod. The Shrine of Our Lady Mother of Fair Love is also one of the main features of the park. It was installed on December 15, 1974 by Hernan D. Reyes together with 4 high school students and 2 workers. It is said that attempt to blush off the rock that contained the image of the Virgin Mary was made during the mansion construction in 1981 but were unable to sue. It was left intact. So, mao na siya, niliti siya. Mao na siya ang Lady of Mary na church. So, mansion sa una niya, kuan siya, construct. And then, if you want to go in the people park in the sky, so you can, the direction is ride a bus bound for Tagaytay and get off the Olivares terminal, then take a jeep going to Palace in the Sky. So, ang iyang entrance fee is 30 pesos, niya parking fee is 20. So, mao na siya niya. Mani ang mga souvenir item nga pwede nyo mapalit dito. So, na yung mga t-shirt, lain-lain ang mga prenta. Mao na siya ang souvenir item store. So, na siya daghan kapilian, na po siya mga pagkaon, na po siya mga bags. That's all. Ano siya, and then that's all. Thank you.